Okay, hello, it's Elaine with Elaine's Custom Cards, and this is the card we're doing today. A little bit different from the two I've done the two I did last time. Excuse me. We're using this stamp set, Just Thinking of You Today. And again, I'm using one of the circles from this that was left over from another card. And the layering circles framelits is third from the smallest for that scallop. And this is from right here. Okay, and I just used a piece of the Designer Series paper, the Flowering Fields. Trying to use that up. It's a lot of paper. So, let's put this over here, and let me tell you how I did this card. First thing I'm going to do is glue this together, because I want it to dry. I took all these little circles that I had, because I made, I don't know, 15 cards. So I had, of this size circle, after making 15 cards, I had 30 of these circles. And I die cut them all. I started stamping them with different sentiments that would fit in that circle. And then there was a bunch of small ones that I was trying to find small stamps to stamp on those. I don't know. I haven't decided how I'm going to use those yet. But anyway, okay. I wanted to show you how to stamp this flower. I used the small leaf and the smaller stem, or the stem that's on here. I stamped those with Evening Evergreen. And then this is Rich Razzleberry, I believe. I'll tell you for sure, because I have my handy dandy little thing that I created to make sure I could match colors accurately. Yes, that's Rich Razzleberry right there. Okay? And this piece is 3/4 of an inch by 4. This is 7/8 by 4. And I'm going to glue those together. First things. I like the back of this too. It's a really lovely shade of Highland Heather, I believe. This has a lot of colors in it I liked. So let's just center that on there so that it's flush here, and then just a little bit on each edge. Okay? Like that. Now, glued on that, I'll show you how I stamped this flower. Got a piece of scrap right here. I used this one, and then that little one there. You get my, that's sticky all over my fingers. Okay. Get my mat here. And I like it on here so I can see what I'm doing. So I stamped this with Highland Heather. And the first thing I stamped was the outline one, which is this one. You can see the outline. This is kind of a fill-in. And I stamped this one full strength. Get enough ink on there. Just like that. Hold it down so it soaks in. Okay. Then I took the other one, and I didn't want it as dark, so I stamped off, and then lined it up. I mean, it does line up. You just have to kind of look at it. but I wanted it to be some shading. So that's how I stamped that. And then I die cut it with this die. It's the Tulips dies that coordinate with this. Okay? So I die cut that. That's what this is. Oh, I forgot how I did the center. I used Daffodil Delight for the center of my flower. Get this out of my way so I don't put my elbow in it. And I get the right one. I stamped it once like that, and then another time just below it. So you can see that it's kind of filled in. It's got lots of stamens in there. And that's how I did that. My leaves, I said, were Evening Evergreen, and I stamped my sentiment with Memento Tuxedo Black. After I cut out stamped my leaves, I die cut all of these. Okay? Now let me tell you about this. I have embossed the lower portion, and I used this, what's it called? It's a Bouquet of Love. It's retiring. So I wanted to use it. So I took my piece of cardstock that is 4 by 5.5, and I just kind of slipped it in somewhere on here above the heart, because all I wanted was the flowers. So you can put it anywhere here, you can put it down here. I just put it up here and just embossed that section with this. Then I took this one, I can't remember what it's called, but I'll put the what's called in my blog. I put this to where I was only getting, I left this plain. You don't have to do that, but that's what I did. And then I ran this through my embossing machine with this embossed. And that's how I got both of these. Okay. Then I took this piece and glued it to this. Right across that. See, now you don't have to make them separated that far. I just did it so this would stick better, because there's no embossing behind it. You just try to get it so it's equal. Okay? Then I glued it to the front of my card base. You can use dimensionals if you want. I decided I just wanted to glue it flat, because a lot of my cards I'm trying to make flat so that I can mail them easily. So then I just put that on my soft succulent, like so. Okay, and then I took this and I put, wherever they went, my dimensionals on the back, because I wanted this to have dimensionals. And I put one at the top. I put 3 on there, so I thought, that's probably enough. It's like that, okay? And then I kind of just set it on there so I could see what I was doing. Okay, and then I put 3 dimensionals on the back of this. Because I want this one popped up. So the flower is going to go here. And then I took this stem, and I didn't need it to be this long, so I cut off not quite half an inch or so, about half an inch off the bottom of that. It's not going to show anyway. And then I decided where I wanted it. Okay? Because I want it underneath my label. Put a little glue on the back. It's brand new glue, so it shouldn't give me fits. And I just put it kind of like that. Okay. And I took my leaves, same thing, a bit of glue on the back. Put one there. Like I said, the bottom of this isn't going to show. Put this one on the other side. Okay. When you find something to wipe your fingers on, I got a paper towel. I get glue all over my card. Okay. Then I took my sentiment. You can put that up a little higher if you want. This all depends on where you're going to put that sentiment, how much of that you want to show. And then I just put my sentiment there. Took my flower. Go. And put my flower up here on top of the stem. Okay. That stuff out of the way. Found it all over my house. And then I took my Week of Stella and colored in. I colored the lighter color first, and then I colored in the Highland Heather. Just like so. Okay. Then I'll turn this off. Finish this card. I got interrupted by a phone call, so this is the inside. This is 4 7/8 by 3 5/8, and like I said, all this information will be on my blog. The stamp sets I use, the embossing folders, the sizes, everything. So we're going to put this at the very bottom. And this piece is 3 7/8 by 3/4 of an inch, I believe. Yes. And then I'm going to glue this to the inside. I made these cards in an effort to use my designer series paper. A lot of the cards look the same, but are with different paper. So there's the inside, and then the last touch are the rhinestones, and I just used 3 of these, kind of somewhere on the card, like so. And that's your card for today. Remember to subscribe, like, and share my videos, so I can help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Then I can start doing live videos. I'm looking forward to that. Push the down arrow, you can get to my blog. And once you're at my blog, there's a Shop Now button or Join Now button. If you are interested in becoming a demonstrator and getting a discount, you do the Join Now, and you can pre-order from the new July through December catalog as a demonstrator. You can, it's $99 and you get $125 worth of product. So I hope you have a blessed day and have fun stamping.